What's up, Facebook Live? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. We're on day 2 of our 100-day personal performance and business growth challenge. Let me get Instagram going live real quick. Checking the connection now live. What is up, Instagram? Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you're tuning in, we're on day 2 of our 100-day personal performance and business growth challenge. Day 1, we talked about cutting off anything that was holding you back. And so the very first thing I want to do as you're tuning in, I'd love to know, number 1, where you're tuning in from. Number 2, I'd love to know 3 things you're grateful for. And I want to know, did you take time to complete the exercise from yesterday? Did you take time to cut off all the things that were slowing you down? Isaac, what's up over on Facebook? Naeem, nice to see you. Jonathan, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see who we got. Laura from Puerto Rico. Paula, what's up? Mike, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grateful to your channel. Me too. Thank you. From Queens, New York. What's up? Welcome. Grateful for friends, God, and joy. Very nice. Hello from San Diego. What's up? What's up? Bruce from Canada. Christopher, what's up, dude? Nice to see you. Sonora, Mexico. Nice. Welcome. Wisconsin, Montreal. Hello from DC. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I cut off some of the old morning habits and implemented some new ones. Good work, Isaac. So what were some of the old morning habits? So recapping yesterday, we talked about that many of us are trying to move forward somewhere in the new year. We're excited to progress. The problem is most of us have a bunch of stuff called unfinished business or baggage dragging in the sand behind our sailboat over here. Hello from India. What's up? Dragging in the sailboat, behind the sailboat over here, keeping us from making progress. And so really simple. We need to bring you to Canada to do a seminar. Heck yeah, let's do it. Fernando from Brazil, what's up? Colombia, what's up, Freddie? Welcome. And so this concept of yesterday's homework was really simple. And it was, hey, saying, are you willing to go and cut off these things that are slowing you down? Specifically, we said, are you willing to identify 3 or 4 specific things that are slowing you down and cut them off? Now, how you cut them off was either number 1, handling them, number 2, acknowledging, appreciating, and adjusting the thought process and how you think or feel about them, or number 3, we didn't know what 3 was. 3 was doing whatever it takes to handle it and get it done. And whether it's loving it, whether it's caring about it, whether it's just finally letting it go. We didn't know. 3 is going to be different depending on the circumstance and situation, specifically for whatever you're going through. But the big piece in all of that was just simply identifying what has to happen to cut off these anchors or anything that was slowing you down. So that was day 1 for a quick recap for any of you who are just joining us on day 2. Day 2 is something that me and my wife had a long conversation about late last night. We were talking and we were experiencing something. And there was a phrase that we identified that both of us said at one point, which was, why do I have to do that? And what we noticed was when we used the phrase, why do I have to do that? Why do I have to do this? And it made us feel a very specific way. It made us feel a little bit of tension, a tightness, an uncomfortableness, an obligation, like I have to. And it wasn't very comfortable. And so one thing that's really interesting is I would love for you to look at the things that you know you need to do in order to achieve the results you want to achieve in 2019. So whatever you know you need to do, whether it's working out, and real quick, in the comment section, write down what's something you know you need to do And you know you need to do it consistently, meaning you not only need to do it once, you need to do it multiple times, or maybe every day, or maybe once a week, or once a month. What's something you know you need to do if you're even going to have a chance at getting the results you want in 2019? Something you know you need to do. What is it for you? I'm watching the comment section real quick. What's something you know you absolutely must do if you're going to have a chance to get the results you really want in 2019? You have to do it, and you have to do it consistently. What is it for you? Working out and reading books, meditation, work, and exercise, quit drinking. I need to study for my bar exam. Okay. Meet more people and reach out to people I already know. Read the Bible with my kiddos daily. Stay focused. Work out and eat better. Take action. Meditation. Eat healthy. Wake up at 4 a.m. every day. Focus on finishing my tasks and goals. Send more marketing materials. Date more. Work out. Meditation. Handle the stress, ask better questions, have patience. So these are things you know you need to do. Stop beating myself up in my head. Now today's lesson is going to be real simple, but it's something that you have to get the psychological foundation right with this one. Otherwise, there's a chance that as we progress through this 100-day challenge and we start showing you tactics that can speed you up and get you better results, whether it's things you can do in your sleep, nutrition, exercise, movement, mindfulness, things you can do in your health and fitness, things you can do to grow your business, things you can do to multiply your income, things you can do to have better relationships. We're going to show you all these things over the next 98 days past today. And as we walk through each one, the one piece you got to realize is psychologically, stop oversleeping, exercise and stay focused. As we're thinking through this, if the psychology is off, it's going to be an uphill battle the whole freaking time. If your psychology is right, you're going to gain momentum quickly and it's going to be easy and fun. If your psychology is off, it's going to be difficult and painful to consistently do this stuff. And so this first psychological piece is all these things you know you need to do that you just wrote down. All this stuff. What I want you to do is I want you to just write down the things you know you need to do, top maybe 5 to 10 things. And I want you to write down have to, so HAVETO versus get to. And we're going to come up with a few more phrases to replace get to with, but think about this. You could say get to, you could say have the privilege to, you could say have the honor to, you could say have the opportunity to, you could say have been blessed to be able to, you could say in the comments, how else could you phrase this? Because you either have to do something or you get to do something. You've been blessed with the opportunity to do something. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to do something. It's a beautiful opportunity to do something. And you got to think about the way you phrase it up here to yourself. Because if someone on here said, I need to meditate every day, I have to meditate every day. Otherwise, I'm not going to be my best self. I have to meditate. I have to. Now, that's going to feel a certain way versus say, you know what? I have the privilege, the opportunity. I have the blessing. I have the honor. I have I don't know what you'd say, but coming up with another way to phrase it in a way where all of a sudden your nervous system goes, wow, what an opportunity. How cool. I think one of the most beautiful things I've heard, and it's actually my stepmom says this to my dad all the time. She goes, you know what? I have the unique, beautiful blessing, privilege, and opportunity to love this man for all of who he is and everything that he does. And I just sat back and go, wow. What a way to think about that. That's not how most couples talk to each other. Most couples, oh yeah, I got the old ball and chain over here, huh? Yeah, I guess I got to lug them around when I go to do stuff. You hear the way people talk about stuff. And it's pretty clear why they struggle. So if you step back and think of the things that'll actually be the differentiators, the things that'll be the game changers for you in 2019. What's a game changer you're going to focus on in your health and fitness? How do you have to phrase it to give yourself the privilege to be able to do it? You know what? Not everyone has legs. Not everyone has the ability to walk. My mom's had, 7 or 8 strokes in the last 12 months here. And she's right now doesn't have the ability to sit up, stand up, or walk around. And so some people are going, God, I have to go work out. She's praying for the opportunity to be able to go work out. It would be a blessing for her to have the ability to go and work out. It would be truly, truly a miracle for her to be able to stand up and go and have the opportunity to work out. And if you hear the difference in how those feel just by choosing a different word, it transforms your experience in what you're going to do. You know, I have the honor of loving and choosing my wife every single day. I was teasing her last night. I said, you know, people hit me up all the time. And every now and then, you know, a young, good-looking woman will hit me up here on Instagram, and I'll just write back. I'm like, hey, they'll be like, oh, what are you up to? I'm like, hang out with my wife. And you? And I told her I have the privilege, the opportunity, the honor of choosing my wife every single day, choosing her again and again and again. And that's an honor. That's a privilege. That's an opportunity. You know, when you think about that concept and you look at, so here it is. I have the honor to be loved and wait a second. I have the honor to be loved by the woman I love. That's beautiful. Appreciation always. Positivity. And this is more than positivity. It's training your brain on how to focus, how to process these things. Because the way you process it is going to determine how you feel about it. And how you feel about it is going to determine if you partake in it or not, meaning if you avoid it or you dive into it. If you feel like it's a privilege and opportunity that you've earned the right to be able to do this, you're much more excited and amplified, and you're going to work for it. You're going to go for it. If you feel like you have to go do this and it's a task, it's an obligation. I'll give you another interesting connection here is if you think about this, there's another layer, and the other layer that exists here is it's the power to choose who, what, when, and where you're going to live your life. Like, I choose to go do this. This is another way you could say it. I choose to go work out. I choose to eat healthy. I choose to be loving today. I choose to love my partner today. I choose to be a good person today. That's another way you can think about it or say it. In thinking this through, so the choice of it, the honor, the privilege, the opportunity of it. And what we're thinking about here is we're thinking about the way your brain is processing what you have to do. Now, if you fast forward this, what does the long-term version of this look like? If you have to do something, there was a psychologist, I'm forgetting her name, it's Amy something from Yale University, and she did some research that found if people have a job, the way that they talk about it is there is a specific task that I have to do, an obstacle I have to make it through, then I do it because then I get the reward on the other side. And they're willing to put up with the headache in order to get the reward that's worth it on the other side. If someone has a career, what it means is they take pride in the process of what they do, and they look forward to constantly bettering themselves and improving in the process of what they're doing. And if they have a mission, they feel like there's nothing else on earth they would rather be doing than that every single day. So here's another way to look at this concept. When you look at the tasks you know you must do in order to accomplish the results you want to accomplish in 2019, we're again, first couple of days here in this 100-day challenge, we're setting the foundation. We're cutting off the excess baggage. We're setting the psychological foundation, and then we're going to give you specific actions to amplify the performance. But we need to set the foundation right. And so in this foundation, what I'd love you to do is write out maybe the top 5 to 10 things you know you must do to really accomplish the results you want in 2019. Write it out as first as if it was a job. You have to do these things. And the whole reason you have to do these things is on the other side, eventually the reward will be worth it. You have to suffer now so that later you can have the reward. Write it out as if that's what you have to do. Second, I want you to rewrite the paragraph as if it's something you take pride in doing, you love doing, you're excited to do. Not only that, something that you're thrilled to see if you can do better this time than you did last time. It's a thrilling opportunity. It's a career path. You like seeing how you can get better at this again and again and again. So write it out as if it was your career. Write out the same things you have to do, but write it as if it was your career. And then the third one, I want you to rewrite the description of tasks that have to be completed as if it was your God-given mission, as if every ounce of your DNA lived and breathed and pulsed to make this happen, as if you were born to do this, and this was a privilege and opportunity. It was a beautiful, beautiful moment in history for you to have the honor of showing up every day and giving your all to this specific set of tasks. And so what I'd really love you to do is write out all three. That's going to be today's 24-hour challenge. So until tomorrow in the mid-afternoon, let's see, tomorrow we're going to aim for 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll put it on the calendar right now for us. So 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, we'll do this chat. I was a little late today, but we'll aim for 1:30 tomorrow. But for the next 24 hours, here's all the challenge is: simply write the top 5 to 10 things you have to do or need to do in order to accomplish your 2019 results and outcomes. And then write it out in a paragraph form as if it was a job, meaning you have to suffer through it to get the end result, as if it was a career path, meaning you love the process. You can't wait to get better. You're thrilled to get better. And then write it one more time as if it was your God-given mission that you've been given, and you feel like it's a blessed opportunity and privilege to move forward with these things. So that's the task for the day. Have some fun, kick some butt, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 3 of this 100-day personal performance and business growth challenge. Tomorrow, it'll be at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you all there.